Hello, welcome back to my channel. My webcam is absolutely broken. You can't see it, but I'm using like duct tape to hold it open, so if my camera looks a bit fucked up, you know why. But today's video is going to be based around like a topic I feel like everybody already knows about, but I kind of wanted to give my 2 cents on it, which is your ego. Which is sometimes considered like the most like deadliest weapon. And it comes from yourself, right? That's crazy. So a lot of this inspiration came from reading the book called Ego is the Enemy by Ryan Holliday. If you guys haven't read that book, I highly recommend it. Great book. So this one's gonna be a bit of a short video, but basically it kind of actually builds off one of my first videos that about awareness. And like the first step to even to defeating ego, right? You gotta defeat your ego. Is basically being aware of it, right? Which is sometimes hard to do. A lot of people aren't really aware of when they're being egotistical, right? They just think they're displaying confidence, or yeah, just displaying confidence when reality is they're being pricks, right? They're being egotistical pieces of shit. So yeah, first step is being aware of what the hell like is going on. Your ego, like you can usually sense when like your ego is being attacked, right? You get defensive and you instantly become like aggressive and stuff like that, right? So on my little notepad I have here, I kind of broke it down into two sections, which is on the top of I wrote ego is enemy from the book, but on the left side it's going to be, I called it Mr. Scared to Fail. And basically what that represents is like whenever you try to do anything, especially when you're new at it, right? Like, and you're not really good. Maybe you're trying to develop a new skill or learn a new habit or like learn a new hobby. You're gonna be pretty bad at it, especially if it's your first time. You're not gonna like you have to show some humility, right? And like you're just, for example, I remember when I was first trying to like learn how to longboard, and like I didn't even want to start because I was scared of just wiping out in front of people and like looking like a dumbass, right? But that's that part of the humility that you need to bring out, and my ego was the thing telling me, right? It was like that's why I wrote Mr. Scared to Fail, because if I fail, then people are gonna look at me like stupid or dumb or like a failure, and that's gonna affect my ego, and I know it's gonna hit my ego. But being scared to fail is like so dumb, because then you're never gonna really try anything outside of your box, right? You're never gonna be able to learn a new skill. You're never gonna be able to go on adventures and do new things and talk to new people, right? Because you're so scared to fail. And your ego is 100% like causing that to happen, and like you need to realize that. And on the other side is, I guarantee you know someone like this, Mr. Always Right. Someone that's Mr. Always. You can't have critical conversations with these kind of people because they're always right. Like they're always, no matter how you explain the situation or whatever evidence you have to fight against their current stand, they just brush it off and be like, nah, that's just not true. Like, nah, I'm right here. Like we all know people like that are just so hard headed, and like they're not really people you desire to be around, right? Like you don't really want to be around those kind of people. So why would you want to be that kind of person? And there's a really famous quote that is I have it on my notepad here. It is impossible to learn that which we think we already know, by Epictetus, which basically means like if you're trying to learn something new, or you're trying to like become an expert in a field, if you think you already know everything, or if you think you know just about everything, you're not really going to have that room to grow, because you already think, yeah, I know everything about, for example, I like soccer. Yeah, I already know everything about soccer. So I can never grow as a player or a manager or whatever your position is, because you already think you know everything. So how can you ever really learn anything if you already know everything, right? It doesn't really make sense, right? So ego is gonna always be your enemy, no matter what. But yeah, first step, just be aware of it. Be aware of what's happening inside your head. There's definitely way more videos and books out about ego. So if you want to learn more about that, go start researching it, man. It's really a really crazy topic, and really, once you become really aware of it, you see how much it affects your life, and it's actually quite crazy. So that's all I really have for today's video. Let me know what you think. Let me know any instances you've had with your ego and letting it get in the way or anything like that, please, in the comments. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it.